Hey you guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to the Gold Project. Today we are back in my Erin Condren planner and we will be doing the very back notes pages. So I'm actually going to use every single notes page in this planner this year. Now last year I started using it and I just kind of started using it as a brain dump because by the time I realized what to use it for, I had marked on all of the pages. So I'm actually going to set all of this up to be very beneficial for me for this entire planner. Now, I have several videos over my planner already, including my setup video, including my unboxing video, my August spreads video, and then how I did the monthly notes pages. So this is how I did the monthly notes pages. Every single one of them so far through, I'll show you, through January. I have through January so far. Has all of my editorial calendars in it. So I'm thinking right now, because I'm filming this in July, I think January is as far as I need to go at the moment. And then probably next month I'll start filling in February. So I am loving how I have these set up. It is very beneficial for me. So make sure if you're interested to see how I set this up, I do have that video in the description below. And then I will also put a card above with my planner organization playlist so you can see them all in one spot. So today we are addressing the very back of this book. And what I did the other day was I went through here and I just put the little post-it notes, and I think this is the 4x6 size post-it notes. I absolutely love these. I got these from Amazon. I will link them in the description below. I'm going to check when I go back to school shopping and see if Target or Walmart has these. I absolutely love these larger sticky notes. I write large and it allows me to write where I can see it. So, all right. I have everything kind of laid out before we do it. So I'm just going to share with you what we're going to put in this planner. So the first thing here, and it actually says July. I may cover that up. School days. And when I say school days, what I'm going to do is I'm going to track my personal and sick days and my husband's personal and sick days. I did this last year and it was so beneficial because you guys, I was not keeping up with it. I did not know how many days. I didn't know if they'd accidentally taken sick days from me when they should not have until last year when I actually wrote it down and I kept up with it throughout the year. So I'm going to do that again this year. So this is going to be my personal and sick days for work. Next page is my monthly kit layout. So you guys, let me show you. For September, every month so far through, I think it is December, I have written down the the weeks that will go in a plan with me. And then I have written down the kits I'm going to use for each one. So I don't have to write them on little list pads, I'm actually going to create a spread here, 2 pages, with every month and every kit with date that I am going to use for the entire year. I'm hoping this is enough. If not, we'll have to go into here. Okay, then here, this next page here is going to be for school schedule. So I would like to put down Derek's schedule, Kate's schedule, and then our extracurricular schedule at the bottom. I'm not sure. This, I may set it up and then kind of leave it because at the moment, I'm not sure what their schedule is going to be like. But that is what's going to be on this page. Then to the dot grids, we're going to do Christmas presents on 2 pages. I'm going to have to get kind of creative because the dot grids, I'm not really good with drawing straight lines. So we're going to make it happen though. And then birthday presents, because I do keep up with birthday presents, Easter, and all that for my kids. So that would go here. Then we're going to keep track of books. Here's the thing. The only way right now that I keep up with the books that I've read in a year is through my blog. I have a book diary page, and like right now, because I took such a break on books, I have no idea what all books I read this year. So this is going to allow me to keep up with the books that I am reading which is important because at the end of the year, I always share my top 3 and then all of the reads that I do. So I'm actually going to go 2018 and 19. So you'll see all the books for 18, and then we'll start 19, and then it'll get finished in my next planner. And then we're to the coloring pages. So we are going to start on this first page with school days. So it's going to be laid out 2 different things. So y'all, I don't have this planned out. So I'm going to be planning this out as I go here. And I've got all of my sticker books here because I'm sure I'm going to be using some of those. My ruler and my pen. I may actually need to go get a pencil too, just in case I make a mistake, I can erase. So we are going to do this in fast motion with some music because you don't want to sit here and watch me figure out what I'm doing for like 30 minutes. Okay, you guys, that page is finished, and let me tell you a funny thing. These are 2 zeros because I did not have 2 O's to use, so I had to use the zeros. It'll be okay. So that is from Erin Condren sticker book. Basically everything is. Everything is from this Cool for School designer sticker book here. Absolutely love it. So I just divided it out by me and my husband. I used a little box here to put my name, my husband's name. Now for mine, I will not know how many sick days and personal days I have until school starts. Well, actually in September, because I get paid in June throughout August, so I've already got both of my August paychecks. So the sick days and stuff don't roll over and you don't see them until your September check. So that is when I'll put my sick and personal days. My husband is on a different type of contract. He is now, he now works year-round since he's the head football coach. So, and he started work before me because of football. So, he was able to see his sick days earlier than me. So, he gets sick days, he's got some personal days, and vacation he now, since he is on a full-time contract, and not like me where he gets summers off, he will start accumulating vacation through the year. So I just left that blank because right now he's not going to need to take vacation days. So I would just leave that like that. So anytime that we take a day off, I will document it on this page so that I know. I need to be in the know, and I have not been in the know. So next page here, we are going to do, I'm hoping this fits on 2 pages. I'm going to go ahead and lay out July. So I'll do July through June. I'm hoping they all fit on here. I'm going to date it and everything because I have to know. I have to know what kits I'm using. And you guys, right now I have all the way through December in my box. So I need to know what's going when. So when I get the plan with me ready, everything's ready to go. So that is what we are going to do right now. My kit layout. Alrighty, you guys, this is now ready to go, and it took me a while because I wanted to make sure it looked good and was lined up right, but I love the way it looks. So let me do a little bit of zooming in so you can see. Give me just a second. There we go. So I have everything lined up, and I've got everything out that I used here. The little appointment boxes are Libby & Co. appointment boxes. I'd ordered an extra sheet of these, I think last year, so I just used those when needed. And then the Libby Littles, the little Instagram pictures, the little icons I put to the side just to add some decorations. Everything else came, all the other stickers came from the designer sticker book, Classic Edition 4 from Erin Condren. So I've got everything lined out, and you will notice that some of the dates, like here it starts the 29th on November. That is because October 29th falls into the month of November on how it's laid out, because the 29th week does actually roll into November. So that will actually be, even though it's October, it will be in the November's plan with me. So I added some little decorations at the bottom, so now I will know if I find a kit I like, I can plug it in to a date that it fits. So I like this. It's going to help me be organized. It's all in one spot. This planner goes with me everywhere, so it's going to be good to go. So now on this page here, I'm not going to fill this out yet because I do not know my kids' schedule. So just know that this is going to be school schedules. And to check me out on Instagram, I'll put my handle down here and the link is in the description. I will share a picture of this once I have it completely done. So I don't want to do it because I don't know their schedule, so I don't know how everything needs to be laid out. Okay, moving right along to Christmas presents. If you watched my budget planner video for 1819, if you have not, I will leave that in the description below. I did have 3 pages devoted to Christmas presents. So this is going to be a page. Also, it's going to kind of be in both planners. So I'll update both lists. But my life planner goes with me more than my monthly deluxe budget planner. So I want to make sure that I have that in here as well. So I'm going to lay that out now and show you how I am going to keep up with it. And it is going to be 2 pages. It's going to be more condensed than the other one though. All right, now my Christmas pages are lined out, and if you notice, I did the pages totally differently, because the left side over here is for my immediate family, my husband and my daughter and my son, and then over here is everybody else. So I didn't feel like I needed columns or anything, because these we have stockings and presents to take into account, because I communicate with Santa about what the kids are getting. We kind of work together on that to make sure we don't get the same thing. Then everybody else, my mom, my mother-in-law, my sister's family, my sister-in-law, and teachers down there. So this will be how I keep up with everything, plus the way that I have it in my budget planner. So it will be in 2 places. And the reason why it's in here is because I take this everywhere, so I know exactly what I have already. Now we are moving to birthday presents. And for the birthday presents, I'm just going to keep track of my kids. That's the only thing that I need to really keep up with are my kids' birthday presents, because all of the other ones I really don't think I need to write those down. So now we're going to do the birthday presents for my kids. So I'm just going to kind of set it up and show you how I have it done. Okay, I really like the way that this page turned out, and I did it a little bit differently than I had told you. I decided to divide it up by 4 sections. You guys, I did not plan any of this before starting to do this, but I like how I'm giving you something a little bit different every time, so you can see different ways to lay out these pages. So I decided, instead of doing these vertical columns, I decided to make them horizontal. So Derek has got the first section up here, Kate, my husband, and then Easter down here. And I decided to do it this way because in last year's planner, this was some of the brain dump stuff that I did have just in random spots. I did have their birthday presents and Easter, so that is all set up now. So I've got my Christmas presents good to go and Easter. Now, I think this is the last page. Yes, the last page we are going to do books. So I'm going to do my 2008 books and my 2019 books. What will go on here are the books that I have read. So anything that I want to read, I will not put that in here until I have it read. Alright, that page is finished, and you guys, it is just July, and I've almost filled up this entire bottom area, so probably what I'm going to have to do, I should have done this differently. I'm going to have to go in and probably renumber these, and then start writing in between the lines, because I am about, probably by the time you see this, I'm finished, because I think I have about 20 pages to finish When We Were Worthy. So I'm probably going to have to put that up here and renumber them. But this is how I have my read set up for 2018 and 19. I like the way it's set up, and now I'll be able to keep track of everything. So you guys, let's go back through. Everything is finished. I like how I have, except for school schedules. Make sure you follow me on Instagram so you can check that out. So all of my back pages are now done. We've got the school days. So our sick days, personal days, and vacation for my husband. My Plan With Me schedule. So all of the sticker kits that I will be using for my Plan With Me's. School schedules. I'm going to put my daughter and son schedule and then their extracurriculars at the bottom. Christmas presents. So my immediate family and then everybody else. And then we've got birthday lists for my son, daughter, husband, and Easter at the bottom. And then my 2018 and 2019 reads. So I am super excited with the way that all of these turned out. I'm going to use every single one of them. Everything is something that I've always brain dumped in my planner, and now everything has an actual spot. So I would love it in the comments below if you share with me how you are using your notes pages in the back of your Erin Condren Life Planner. We always need new ideas, so let's get a conversation started about that. So you guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you give it a thumbs up. I hope you click that little subscribe button below and become a part of this YouTube community if you are not already. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye you guys.